Grace and peace to you in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, and welcome this morning to worship. We are delighted that each and every one of you is here worshiping with us today, whether it's here in the sanctuary or worshiping at home. We are glad that you are part of our church family this day. Have a few announcements to lift up this morning. First of all, I always want to remind people to please do sign your black coat in the bulletin request. Please do feel free to email us at the church. We'll be happy to be sure that we are lifting you up in prayer. Speaking of prayer, and we'll talk about prayer, some more prayer requests later, I do want to encourage you that you make sure you look around. One thing that we have heard more times than I can count this morning is how many people are sick right now. There are a lot of people not here today because of sicknesses going around. I was telling people this morning, I talked to my mom this past Monday, she said, you just watch. With as cold as it was and as warm as it got, people are going to get sick. And lo and behold, we have a large number out because of sickness this morning. So please be in prayers. We want to be in prayer for our guest pianist this morning. We thank Miss Linda Lee for filling in for us. We know you're going to do a fabulous job. But we thank you for playing for us this morning. Grace Cares is continuing to happen week in and week out. We do not get our food truck for our pantry until this Friday, so we have needs for this Thursday. And they tell me that mac and cheese and green beans are the two biggest items that we need this week for Grace Cares. So if you're able to provide those, or spaghetti sauce, or rice, or really anything else to go in the bags, please do drop those off here at the church so that we can be sure that we fill our bags as much as we can for those in need. We're able to come and be here. It is covered dish. So bring your favorite one, your favorite side dish, and we will have fried chicken available for everyone. And on this Wednesday, we're going to finish up our study on the book of Jonah. Part of that annual chili cook-off where I'm going. We will not have a study that evening. We're just going to have chili and have lots of fun together. So next Wednesday, or the Wednesday the 7th, please do mark your calendars, and if you still want, so that everybody can try to beat Corey. As we've said, we'll be right outside of the sanctuary with their pots ready to collect donations. They'll go to Grace Cares and our 2 cents a meal program for the Presbyterian that we help support. Oh yes. Oh yes. If you are able to bring a soup for our soup lunch, whatever kind it may be, do we need any desserts or just soup?
Desserts too.
Desserts also. So desserts or soup or both, please do see Ronnie and sign up so that we can make sure we have plenty of soup for everybody, because we do enjoy our soup and food around here. Coming up on next Sunday, February the 18th, worship. One thing that you, the congregation, will be responsible for doing is nominating people for our 4 offices for our corporation: president, vice president, secretary, and treasurer. We just have one request that you make of that before you nominate somebody. That you ask them. Make sure they're willing to do it. There's really not a lot of work that goes into being part of the corporation, or on occasional signing of documents as issues come up. But we do need people who will fill those roles. It is required for us to have a corporation with a board. So please do think about how you could serve for that. If you've got questions about the corporation or being a part of the board, you can ask Jim McQuay. He'll be happy to answer your questions. If you are a past board member from our corporation, if you will raise your hand so we can see who's been our past member of the corporation. You can see our members, that we have a couple here who are here today. You can ask them about their experience of being on the part of the corporation, and how much work they did or did not have to do in that year. Some years definitely have more than others. So please do consider how you could be a part in serving the church through the corporation. Anything I've missed? Anything I've forgotten? Seeing none, I invite you to take a moment, turn to your neighbor, maybe across the aisle, and greet them this morning with the love of Jesus Christ.
I just noticed it.
I turned around and looked, I was like, man, y'all are dark back here.
Oh, it is.
Thank you, Jen. And I like seeing seeing your bright, shiny faces.
Sure.
I lost track of how many people we were told are sick today, or this weekend. I mean, I really couldn't even keep counting anymore.
I had to teach for Laurie, didn't you? She's got cold.
We have to be here on Thursday. We have to be here on Thursday. No, we do.
Oh, we don't.
Because the first is on Thursday. We won't start until with the Wednesday until next week.
That's right.
I just wasn't sure what we get one or two. What? Very good one. Just leaving us. Yes, me too. I always have a
With the Lord in our hearts, I invite you now to take a moment of silence and prepare your hearts for worship as we listen to our centering music. Let us worship God.